I am made of glass. I am fragile. When I hold my hand up to the light, I can see right through it. It splits the light into 1,000,000 colours in 1,000 spectra. If I fall over, I will shatter into fragments and be lost. My heart is made of glass. It is fragile. If you leave me, it will break. Without a heart, my body will splinter and crack. You think you are made of flesh. You think you are pink and warm. You think you are strong and whole. This is a delusion. You think your heart is a muscle. You think it is strong and alive. You think your heart cannot be broken. This is a delusion. Cute. Right, where did I get the idea from this one? I can't remember. The format is taken from up Pompeii, but only in the format which you'll recognise. But it was really when I realised that the Western civilization hasn't lasted as long so far as the Roman Empire did. And of course the Roman Empire never thought that it would fall. So there you go, this is called the Fall of Rome. The prologue. The soothsayers say destruction is imminent. They say woe, woe, and thrice woe. But I do not believe them. This civilization has endured for over 1,000 years. True, other empires have risen and fallen, but we are not like them. We are advanced, enlightened, educated. Rome will not fall. There are no barbarians at the gate. Woe the first. The soothsayers say our economy will collapse by this token. The banks no longer work. But we have one currency throughout Europe, and the denarius is respected in all the known world. Who cares that we can no longer trade with the Greeks? They have nothing we value. They are effete, decadent. We will not return to the days of barter. There are no barbarians at the gate. Woe the second. The soothsayers say there are too many people in the empire and there are not enough resources for all. What nonsense. We may be short of metals, so thieves steal lead from the temple roofs and copper where they can find it. But all we need to do is to punish the wrongdoer. And we can find more metals, even mining tin in Cornwall. Are we short of oil? I don't think so. The lamps will keep burning. Perhaps the price will rise. It matters not that the plebeians can't afford it. We will find new sources of oil. The wheels will keep turning. There are no barbarians at the gate. Woe the third. The soothsayers say the world is getting hotter and so drier. They are deluded. There is plenty of water and we grow plenty of food. Look at Egypt, that most fertile country. Every year the Nile floods, and when it recedes, the Egyptians grow their crops. True, there is desert in Egypt, but it is many stadia from the river, and it is not advancing. So while Egypt is the breadbasket of the world, we have no need to fear. The animals will not die of drought, or the people of thirst. There will be food and drink aplenty in the empire from all corners of the world. There are no barbarians at the gate. All things will continue as they always have. Let us eat, drink, and be merry. There are no barbarians at the gate.
Another happy one.
Another after one. Okay, right. I'm thinking of seriously writing a lot more poems based on the GCSE science syllabus. Well, obviously.
Excellent.
So where did I get the idea from this one? I was just driving along and the first two lines popped into my head, so I had to, I didn't sit down and write them, I wrote it later. And this is based on the life cycle of a star from the GCSE science syllabus. It's called We Are Stardust, We Are Golden. When stars get old and start to die, they often think of you and I. Innumerable ages run while they burn brightly like our sun. When all their hydrogen is gone, they still know how to carry on. Instead of sticking hydrogen together into helium, when protons run out, the helium is built up then into the sum of elements now known to man as far as iron if they can, and then we say the star goes nova and scatters nuclei all over. I love that rhyme, yes.
Yeah.
And with its dying gasp it sends its very heart out, then it ends. It does not mind the sacrifice, it knows it needs to pay the price. The nuclei are incomplete, electrons out in space they meet. Measureless time and space extend, more vast than we can comprehend. The neutral atoms drift around until with gravity they're bound. And that is what made planet Earth, and you and me, for what we were. And dust we were, and dust we are, and dust we shall be like a star. The stars are dead, their heart lives on, the fire's inside us, never gone. When stars get old and start to die, they often think of you and I.
Oh.